Just going to talk through my ethanol fuel line installation with the ethanol content sensor hooked to the DS1. So up here at the firewall is where the line coming from the low pressure system comes. What I did, because I have the Eventuri intake and there's really no room down here between the intake and any parts of the motor, I took the longest line and hooked up here. It routes down kind of along by where the spark plugs are, tucks underneath here, and then right down in here is where I have the little Y block, and then there's the line coming up to the shorter line coming up to the passenger side here. You can see hooked up to here, and you have to replace this piece. There's also a plug. You can see it on the back side, down under here. There's a plug on the back side that you have to put in for this kit. And then hard to see, you can't really see it, it's down there. The ethanol sensor, it's tucked down in front. The other line comes up and hooks up into the driver's side. And so it's the long cable, or the long line coming to the Y. The short cable with, I think it's like a 180 or 150 degree piece coming off of the Y up to this side. Off the Y going to the driver's side is the ethanol sensor, and then the wiring comes up for the ethanol sensor, and then I have it running up through and then tapped in underneath where the ECU and stuff is at. Really nothing else, no other plugs here on the driver's side, just the connection here. There's no other plugs. You got your high pressure and low pressure sensors in there. And that's kind of the way I ended up running them. You can kind of see this is kind of where the stock, it just left the stock fuel lines in there. This one kind of runs across, kind of tucks back in there. They're all kind of bunched in there, so I didn't really replace any of them. Some of them are hard lines too, that come across, but that's kind of how I installed. Any questions, let me know.